I'm Molly.
Welcome to Forensic Gameology, hosted by MoonlightCrew.com.
Reviews for science.
In 7 minutes or less. Trophy Buck, the dice game with a deer on the back. Trophy Buck is a push your luck dice game. You start your turn, you're trying to get the most points. You start your turn by drawing 3 random dice from the bag and then rolling them. You are trying to roll points, and so this 2 with the rack of horns on the die is 2 points. So I set that off to the side. Whereas both of these deer, I cannot re-roll, and if I ever roll 3, I lose all the points that I gained that turn. So I pull out 3 more dice, or I could stop and just keep my 2 points, and I roll, and I got a deer. And so automatically my turn is over. These tracks mean that you have to re-roll those, but they don't. You can re-roll them, whereas the deer you cannot re-roll. And then, of course, there's the points. This guy's an 8. Difficult to see. This is very similar to Zombie Dice by Steve Jackson Games, same company. I think there's just one thing that's different. It's that there's a 4th color of die.
Yeah, instead of just the 3.
Instead of just 3. So the distribution is probably a little bit different as well. That is how to play. You keep going until somebody has 36 points.
Yep. And
then that's the winner. Simplicity versus complexity.
I'd say this game is very simple. There are only 3 different symbols on the dice, and each of them have a different number of symbols and a different point value depending on how young the buck was versus how old. And the deer symbol is the startling, so they get startled. So the oldest one has the highest points, but it gets startled the easiest. And so very simple, push your luck.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to learn this in just a minute. Like, if someone wants to play this with you and you sit down and they teach you, it'll take them 1 minute, and then you're playing and you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Very simple game. Luck versus strategy.
Luck. Push your luck. It's a luck game, 100%. The only strategy is deciding when to stop. Like, do you stop when you have 10, or do you want to get all 36 in the same turn? I don't know. So that's the only strategy, which is very minimal. You're rolling a bunch of dice and that's it. So it's very, very lucky.
This game is super lucky. The last time we were playing, Molly was teaching a group of people how to play. I think there was a 4-player game, and she was teaching 2 brand new people how to play. And she picked up the dice, rolled them, and got all points. So then she picked up the next set, rolled them, all points. She was like, well, this is how you'd play. She kept trying to roll not points to show them how to play, and she won. She got above 36. She was like, I guess I win now.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to show you how to play. Like, that's the luck.
Yeah.
Whereas like when a couple of us played, it was all we could do to not roll 3 deer every single time and be like, I guess I pass now. Have fun playing.
Right. Good luck.
So I mean, yeah, their strategy is to push your luck game. Do you stop short or do you keep going? But man, this game is lucky. Let's talk fun versus boring. It's a push your luck game. If you like zombie dice, if you're into a push your luck dice game where you're just chucking dice the whole time, you're gonna have fun. For me, that's a little boring. Just only one decision to make truly, and because of all the luck in it. I mean, granted, of course, there's luck. It's a push your luck game, but because of that luck, it just makes the choices so meaningless. I find this game to be a bland time when I play it. But I mean, it is a filler. It doesn't take very long, and it's something you can play in between games waiting on somebody, but it's just not fun for me.
Yeah, I don't know that I care for push your luck. I think I like him a little better than Tom. So it's a little bit above what Tom said, but it's not my go-to game. The theme, I liked the theme. If you are hunting, I think this is why they made the game. If you're a hunter, then you might like it, and it's portable and small. So yeah, and so this is the game in that bag. And so for what it is, it's a fine little push your luck game. It's a simple push your luck game. So, but they're not my favorite kind of games. So not the most fun.
Board Game Geek rating.
I would probably give this a 4.
That's funny because I'd give it a 4 too,
5,
and I thought maybe you'd like it a little more than me.
Well, yeah, 4. Well, maybe 4.5, 4 or 5.
5's take it or leave it. 4 is below average.
Yeah.
I mean, like, for what it is, it's a well-designed push your luck game for folks that like that type of thing. I just don't, and so I'm looking at it like it's a 4 for me. I would play it if somebody wanted to, but I would never suggest it. It would never be something. It's not a go-to game for me.
Yeah, I would play it too. Maybe I'd say 5.
You say 5? I got 4. You got 5.
I don't know. Yeah. Take it or leave it, though, because I really, yeah. If you didn't notice, we're visited here by a little pterodactyl who's actually been fairly calm.
She didn't want to sleep during this review, so she's awake with us right now.
She should be asleep. She's tired. I don't know if you can tell.
She's wearing her Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pajamas. You know she means business in those type of pajamas. It's time for bed.
It's the business of bed, which she's not interested in, actually. So anytime we get to multiple to 500 subscribers, we give away a free glitter painting of your favorite superhero icon. She is interested in this, and so should you be, because it's very sparkly. I love sparkles. So make sure to subscribe.
Because it could be you that wins.
Trophy Buck. We've presented the evidence.
You be the judge.